Hey guys, yo, what's going on? This is Namkraft here, and welcome to this is a Starcraft English commentary. We're gonna be watching once again a game from the Laddernet series, another guarantee to be epic set. I am so bored. I have a lot of things on my mind right now, and of course, I have to keep up with my obligation to provide you some nice Starcraft qualities. I'm actually very busy. I'm traveling next week again and going to a distant place with a lot of water, a lot of swimming, a lot of chicks and babes like Mr. Dr. Fisher. You told me that you were in a place with a lot of girls. I will be in a place with a lot of ladies, some old, some new. Some old, but they look new because they put some stuff on their faces. But let's enjoy this game. Once again, this game I know is going to be awesome. We just don't know exactly how. The map... what is this map? Polestar, that's right. Polestar is the map. And we will have Shop coming up against Soma. Soma practices a lot. He is so focused. He is so hardworking. He is also earning a lot of money while doing it. So I would not blame him that like other players like Flash, who's not really streaming anymore these days. He's disappeared. Maybe he's trading hard to become something. Anyways, do we have the hotkeys of any of the players? I don't have anything at all. I just have the starting position, so let's get the starting position underway. We will have a 12 hatch expansion now coming out from Soma. And yeah, there was some very nice World Cup matches yesterday. I think about 60 to 70% of my viewers are American, so are you guys watching those games? Or are you watching baseball or whatever else you guys watch? Most boring sport in the world, baseball. Basketball is fine. Basketball is great. Tennis not bad. Pickleball is the new normal, the new thing. It's where you get girlfriends. Pickleball, and pickleball is not the you put the fruit pickle and then you put it on a ball. No, pickleball is you pick a ball, you pick whatever ball you want, and that's why it's called pick a ball. Anyways, there's going to be this expansion now coming up from Soma. And I've heard some people complain that I should not thank my people in the middle of the set, so I would not thank my people anywhere in this set, although I thank you in my heart. Alright, very nice opening now with a nice wall in the Marine applying with pressure because he knew that the enemy is here and the spawning pool is about 75% complete. Let's see if this Marine is going to be able to get anything done at all. I'm not so sure exactly. But with the cross-spawning position, it shall be relatively easy to deflect this. Coming from Soma, let's see, we're going to be having a drone trying to chase that SCV. That SCV is very damaged right now. Let me give you that nice view of of the positioning of that SCV. And now we're going to be having a couple of Marines moving out now. One Marine, two Marines are starting to get. You can see them on the minimap. I have to do something else by the side, so just go ahead and enjoy the battles. I have to check if I'm using the right mic or not. Yes, I'm using the right mic. I'm so embarrassed. Sometimes you guys tell me that in the middle of the video there's no more sound, or like there is the wrong set of mic. One drone is about to fall. Very nice attack here. Two drones. No, Soma protects everything very nicely, and that blast drone will survive for sure. Zerlings are much faster than Marine. And where's he going? He's gonna try to expand again on this high ground position. He's gonna expand. Wow, very nicely done. He doesn't lose a beat. He will actually put an expansion down. Not yet spotted. He's gonna try to wait. He doesn't want to show to the enemy that he's got a quick expansion, so he's gonna just sit back here and attack to get that last SCV sniped. The SCV is down. The Marine. This Marine has been sniped as well. You see in the corner. So that was not a good opening at all for Sharp. But what is the plan here for Sharpie boy? Let's see, Sharpie is gonna put up an engine bay with a +1 weapons upgrade, and that's gonna be the Spire 2 base Spire. I think an expansion here should be okay to be building right now. We shall see. Zerglings are moving across the map. Let me just give you the map stats. So from the Zerg player's perspective, here are the win rates. And this map, where does it stand exactly? Polestar is about 41% win rate on this map. Okay, cool. Let me just quickly move this a little bit to the southern side so you can actually see. There it is. This is the map situation between the two players, so that's nice. Overlord also checking out for the for the situation here. And Sharp, yeah, I think Sharp usually is a he's definitely a bio player. He's not known to be that great of a mech player, but I could be wrong here. But for the time, we're going to be having 2 hatchery spire play. This will be very fast. And okay, no, we do have the 3rd hatch, but this 3rd hatch, will it actually make it on time? 500, 600. I think it's going to be able to make it on time. We shall see. We shall discovered altogether. Yeah, for the time being, some other buildings are gonna get destroyed here. So very nice World Cup conclusions are coming up here, the group stages. The teams that have qualified, I will spoil it. Oh, interesting place to put your fourth hatchery, not here. So this map is supposed to be not very good for Zerg, so let's see how someone's gonna perform. So France, and I watched the match between France and Norway, and that was really nice to watch. I think that France is good, but Mbappe is not as great as people claim him to be. Norway is surprisingly good, given the fact that they played with a substitute squad. All right, we will have some mutas. Okay, we have 1, 3 total, and then there's gonna be +1 flyer attack, and 5 total incoming here. There's gonna be a bunker. Turret's about to complete. There's gonna be a turret here. So all of the positioning are very nicely done by Sharp. No biggies there. Can I move this out away? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Anyways, there the mutas start to come in. There's one. There's another one coming right now. You need to actually find a nice place to attack. For now, these 3 mutas have been damaged. This one took a bit of hits here. The 4th one has joined the group. The 5th one is there. Let's see where they try to strike. But I think for the time being, because of corresponding position, Sharp has done well for himself. Of course, still more mutas are gonna get made here in the backside. Only 2 turrets. There's a small enclosure here that might be a little bit exposed. As you can see, this entry bay is completed. We have Marines moving out. This is the right response here from Sharp. He might not want to go back and save this entry bay. Threatening a response is a lot better. He will catch a few of the mutas on route. This one is very damaged. We have a scan from Sharp. Well, did you actually see the scan? Actually, I cannot see the scan. Yes, I can see the scan. So this is Sharp's. Wait, hold on. This is Sharp's view. Very sharp view. And props to Soma. He doesn't lose any mutuals yet. He's gonna try to survive with this new base. It's not yet been discovered. This bio group is very large, and we have an SCV coming out just to spot this high ground position as Marines are moving on the southern side. We have yet another scan. He's just checking for the front door. He doesn't see anything at all, and this is a large group of forces. We do have 8 mutualists, and there's gonna be 11. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, he's made a lot. He's made a lot of mutas, more than 11. More than 11 for sure. We have a second group coming from the backside. Zerlings are trying to catch it. You need to catch it. This bio group is so powerful. They're almost about to reach the front door with a +1 completed as well. Looks like we're going to be having 12 here and 2 there. So that's about 14, 15, 16 mutualists. But the bio has grouped up together very nicely here. And the first overlord will fall. We don't have any sunkens. He's going to fall back, destroy some Zerlings. Be careful, the second group is coming on this other side of the map, but this bio actually can engage right now. He's waiting patiently to engage. There might be another sweep here from the mutual side. Good attack here. Now we have 3 more Marines running right, so that's quite powerful. This mutual is very damaged. He gets a few mutuals destroyed. These Zerlings are waiting patiently. It looks like Sharp doesn't want to engage the front door because he might be flanked and surround or something. The Zerlings are waiting to come in. We have a great surround from all sides, and these Marines, are they going to be falling or not? I guess everyone will die. What a great defense coming from Soma, and I guess that's the end of that. These Marines will return. What's happening on this side? We do have a Marine already switching to the side to check. We don't overlord here to spot. He's going to actually check it very nicely. Yeah, he can see the Marine. He can see the Marine. He will try to go there. He knows that there's a Marine on route, so these 2 missions will take care of them. And let's see what is the state of tech inside of everyone's space. This is going to be hive tech. Lurker tech coming across on very nicely here. A single Marine is going to get destroyed. He will check. Can actually even see. Can I even see? Now he sees. He knows. Inside of Sharp's main base, we're seeing more barracks to starport. Is this a turret? Yeah, you do want to be building turrets because the number of mutuals is still quite high. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? 5, 6, 7 mutuals underway, right? And that is a sizable. That is a sizable threat. We do have 3 turrets in the main base. There are 3 turrets as well, so it's gonna be able to actually protect that correctly. The next wave of Marines is going to move out, but with the way things are going, the reigning ASO champion has got a nice decisive advantage going into the mid game. We do have some Zerlings in the middle of the map. Let's quickly check the upgrades. As you can see, they have the +1 flyers attack with the +1 weapons. Nice attack. No, it's not meant to be. These Marines are waiting to go on the other side of the map here. Great stem between the 2 players. And once again, the Mutas just try to pick up whatever he can, and good dances back and forth by the Marines. Let's take a look at the third base. We have a couple of drones getting created and a couple of lurkers that we're trying to block this front door. We have a scan though. A scan has seen this. A lurker was protected here. 1 lurker on the high ground with a bunch of mutas might be enough just to stop this group, unless we have some dropship play or something like that. We haven't seen There is going to be starport completed and some science vessels on the way. This is a big bio. He's going to get on the high ground. He will try to get one lurker. He's attacking on the low ground. That lurker is still very much alive, but he will get that lurker destroyed. The second lurker has burrowed, and that was a failed attempt. The thwarted essay here on the high ground. And once again, Soma just doing so good. He has destroyed yet another group of bio. The second group Marine's going to try to get back here. He would try to save this medic. He does save the medic. And these mutants are ones with better damage, but we do have one lurker with 2 kills on the high ground position. We will have the science vessels now. Now, massive science vessels. Sharp is a player who's known to be, oh my god, 4 lurkers. He's a player who's known to be going for drops. I remember Sharp's drops are very, very strong, very, very delicate. Delinquent, is that good? Is that a word? Delinquent and adequate. I just combined the 2 words together. Delinquent is a new Namkraft word. It sounds like, I don't know, some kind of sports. I'm gonna be here for a match of Delinquent this Sunday. Will you join me? I have the racket. You have the racket. Can I borrow yours? Delinquent partners. I'm looking for some delinquent partners. All right, 5 mutas here. The fighters up and additional buildings are coming up a bit nicely. By the way, there is going to be an adjustment to the support levels of Namkraft because of inflation. So if you are on the old support level, stay there. And I mean the YouTube membership program, because those who remain there for some times. But if you're a new member, I will adjust the support level soon, so you can actually support me. Well, I guess you can support me any amount, but if you actually want to be called gym rainers or whatever, right? The levels will change in the future. So think about that. Think about that hard. Anyways, Firebites in the middle map, here killing some Zerlings and pushing the forces back. But I think that Sharp is still just running around in circle. He is he's making a lot of science vessels, so that's a good thing. Anyways, these SVs cannot make the command center, but now he's gonna be able to make, and he's got 3 science vessels. He's got 121 energy on those, I believe. How much energy do you need to make those things? I would just check it soon, but I believe it's maybe 100 to make those irradiate shots. I think so. I have my. I should once again. I swear this summer. I kid you not, before September ends and before November rain, I'm gonna be able to make that banner that I've told you about, where I showed you the time it takes to make whatever, everything and whatever. Anyways, some firebats are on the high ground position. We kill the Zerlings. It's commensurate. We run double expansion coming from Sharp. This is the right respawn. You don't want to bang into the Zerg's defenses. You want to be over expanding him. He would do that, but these 5 meters flying across the map. This frontal attack is looking quite strong. How many lurkers? We have 3 lurkers under the under the protection of the Overlord. All right, these mutants are getting some nice shot. A command center is it gonna get sniped? At least the SCV will get sniped, but we have a science vessel. You don't actually need the science vessels to actually kill those 3 mutants. Need to just completely back up and make the science vessels here. But this base is gonna be nicely protected as well. Let me just quickly check my encyclopedia here for the spells. All right, we're gonna be having a frontal attack as we will see. There's an expansion now coming out from Soma. He loses the fighter, but he's gonna be able to expand correctly. Let me just quickly check. Irradiate will take 125 energy. So I was, not far. Did I say 125? I actually don't remember what I said because I don't know what the figure is. So whatever I've said, that was just a pure guess. But anyways, expansion coming up now between the 2 players. And there is going to be, once again, Marines and a lot of scans here from Sharp just to check the situation. He's going to press right across the map. Marines are trying to get something here. Okay, finally that radiate has died out. The second irradiate is there. What did he cast it from? Interesting. Anyways, for now, we need to have SCVs getting transferred from the various bases. Do we have a switch into mech? That is a question we have here. It's just pure bio. What is this thing? What is this upgrade that he's doing? It is called the Titan Reactor Science Vessels Energy. Okay, that is a nice thing. Okay, SCV need to get transferred to his new base now. He is not yet transferring to new base, which is kind of surprising. Do we have a bug in the system or something? Because I do believe the number of minerals that these 2 players have is a little bit too high. But there's going to be more forces coming. Sharp is continuously scanning once again just to check for the situation. Now we will have SCVs getting transferred towards his new base, and Sharp is doing not too shabbily for himself, but Soma, I think he's got the momentum. Once again, let's check for the state of upgrades inside of the buildings. And with the 4 bases secure, Soma is ready to press out. And we have some fire bat here to protect them. Without lurkers, those hydras will get pushed back hard. There's the fire bat looking very, very strong. There's a lurker line. Get back up, and the Science is gonna be going for the good first irradiate. The second good irradiate was on one of the defilers here, I believe. So now for the timing, wow, look at this big force. Where can he go? This is Sharp's signature dropship play. He's got 4 dropship full of stuff. He's gonna have to dematricify everything here. We have a tank in the center of the map. What the hell? What is a weird position to put your tank? And the Hydras are missing the point here, but there's a huge drop coming through. This is gonna be the Doom drop. A lot of Defiler work under play here, but there's gonna be some attack against the hatchery, possibly. What are these tanks doing in the middle of the map? I'm not so sure, but this is a crazy attack. There's a front to attack as well. No, there isn't a front to attack. Marines are trying to salvage the situation. The Sciences need to actually cast an irradiate. The irradiate is correct. Second irradiate on the first group. He's gonna actually get the Defiler. The Defiler is gonna cast something, lift the command center, man. But this drop here is looking very strong as well. It's killing a lot of drones. I think that at the end of the day, Soma is not gonna be able to check that base out. He might lose something here. He's lost a lot of drones in the process, but now he clears up these stages finally. And those irradiate unit is gonna die at some point in the future. So I think for the timing, Sharp is holding. He's got his 3 tanks. He need to find another place to build his factory, not in the middle of the map. What are you thinking? And once again, this Marine is still being very, very annoying. And what maybe there's some problem with the mineral count. I mean, because why would Sharp float up 2,400 minerals? But let's just continue casting until the next part of the game, and we shall see. We have more scans coming from Sharp, and Sharp is now checking. Soma is also checking. Both players are checking. There's going to be a small engagement here. Zerg is moving out strong, and he would destroy the first wave of Marine. He would try to threaten this base. For now, we've got some 3 tanks sieging up in the center of the map. This is like, I don't know what kind of a game plan is this. And those tanks will all die. Marines will need to actually be there to save. He is trying to save it. He will lose all of his expensive tank. He's moving over the rest of his Marines. Lurkers will deploy themselves here. One tank is going to get sniped. No, that tank is still alive. That tank is, yes, still alive. And we will have irradiate. That tank will fall for sure. The tank is destroyed. We will have more tanks coming out in the middle of the goddamn map. This is so hilarious. I'm sure this is just trying to go for bad manner against the enemy. We have drones getting transferred to his new base. For the time being, Sharp is all over the place. He's got 2,000 minerals. He needs to make more forces from inside of his main base. He's going to be making additional factories. And he's controlling the center and very nicely. But Soma, with his late game Defiler plays, moving out. Look at the Zerlings upgrade. 2 carapace, 1 weapons upgrade. And the Marines has got 3 weapons and 2 armors. Science vessels in the map are doing very, very well. You need to be super careful. And there's going to be a huge dropship coming to this side of the map as well. This is the first drop. Looks very good. The second drop has got something inside. He would drop a crap ton. This one has got empty shuttle. These are all empty shuttle. Over here, I think everyone's going to get destroyed. This drop is actually correctly done. If we get some of the Marines without the medic, it's going to be tough. But look at this attack by by Soma against his position. The first bunker will fall. He's looking for the Defiler. Need to find it. We have Marines coming from the backside. Need to find the Defiler. He gets what? The Defiler is there. He's going to cast another Dark Storm, but we have Firebat to protect. Firebat need to get involved. Firebat coming from both sides, so this base will be saved, I'm sure. But only very luckily by Sharp, because he's got nothing. You know, just 2 bunkers could not protect against those units. But anyhow, now all of those units going to get completely safe, so that's good. Sharp is still doing not so shabbily himself. He's going to make more factory. I still believe there's some problem with this replay, because why would he float 2,000 minerals in the bank? He's still making more factory, more units from inside of his main base here. Yeah, he's going to be making more supply depot, because he's supply blocked. Maybe that's what it is. The problem is not money. The problem is supply blocked. Anyway, some lurkers coming to the center. We don't have scan to see those units, and finally the sensors need to arrive. We also have some SCVs in the center of the map to attack here. Just crazy stuff, and the Firebats are killing the Defiler. This Defiler has been sniped. Very nicely done, but this other Defiler is gonna have, look at this huge wall of forces coming through the center. But now Soma's got his 5 bases looking up very stressed. He's ready to take the base somewhere on this map as well. We shall check that in the future. But Terran is also going up to another base on this map, and Marines are moving through the center. We need to have a switch back into maybe, I don't know, into Minecraft, because you cannot survive with these many barracks. You need more barracks. I think he needs a lot more barracks than that. He's trying to check the 9 o'clock position, but there isn't anything there. We have 1 lurker, but the first lurker has been irradiated. The second lurker is going to be able to attack correctly. It's about to die because of the irradiation as well. We have very beat up units here in the middle of the map. They will get destroyed by the Hydra shots. And we have a few more tanks getting created here by Sharp, and he's still making more forces, just making massive signs versus anything else, any other plans. A great irradiate on all of those very weak units here, and this base is under a lot of problems, but next wave of Marines about to come through. These Marines need to leave this position right now. You don't need to be in this position. I guess he just want to stop the 6th base from coming along, but I'm not so sure if that is the right plan or not. And controlling the center, this is such weird geometry. But we do have another major attack coming from the left side. Tanks looking very beefy on the back side. They have no upgrades though, but it pushes those forces back. We have random tanks in random location. Marines need to come once again, continue to come out from both of the faces here. Now it's got more factory. Finally, slowly his mineral has come down to 1,200, but still more attacks underway here. And Soma's got difficulty trying to expand. He is not yet expanding anyway, just keeping to his 5 bases here, which we've seen this a lot recently, is that the Zerg player, despite the Defiler great technology, they could not master the late game when the Terran player is not throwing forces away into the enemy's main bases by dropping. Anyways, these tanks are looking very strong, all in the center of the map. Everything is created into center. I think this is a brand new Starcraft strategy to build the goddamn factory right in the middle of the map so that everyone can see it. Look at the control of the map that we have now seen. And okay, this drop that has just come as very good. It's gonna snipe the Knight is gonna out. Nicely done. He's gonna pick up his forces and go inside the main base. We don't see he's gonna move back here. Not a bad idea. Just keep those forces here. And that medic is healing how many Marines? 1 medic for 6 Marines. What a bad sex ratio in that company. You need more females. And more attacks coming to the center. Spire bat. These 3 SCVs, not so sure exactly what is the job, but more tanks are gonna get created here. And in the main base, we are seeing the upgrades on the armory, so the tanks now have the +1. And this starport, this dropship has been sniped. What a huge attack in the center of the map here. There's a lot of tanks protected behind these ridges, so they can not be attacked so easily. We will have another command center coming to this side, not yet visible by Saki. I guess visible, someone might see it. I'm not so sure. But look at a huge amount of tanks that is being made right in the center of the map, man. What a new strategy that Sharp is employing on polls. I've never seen this in competitive play. Of course, he's got some tanks here, that is fine, but he's also making random tank unit right in the middle of the map. These tanks are a saw in the eye, but someone could not clear them. And these Marines out here are still also being very strong. A single medic has finally healed everyone. Everyone has been healed from that battle. We're going to be having that major of the map now. Drones going to get transferred here, but Soma's finding difficulty expanding. He is still mine out in a lot of locations. These 2 bases are mine out. The main base, 3rd and 4th bases don't have enough drones. But so far they're doing another attack coming to the center. Lots of tanks. I think Soma could not contain Sharp. I don't know how he does it. The middle factory is maybe the key to victory. Just 10 tanks, staring randomly in the void in the middle of nowhere is what has helped Sharp win the game. Now this base, the drone saturation is terrible. Drones are finally gonna go. We have some ultras on them. We don't have, and these Marines continue to push through a random location. This is a crazy fight between the 2 players. More tanks coming out. They keep on coming. The tanks did not stop, and now we have, like, what the hell is happening now? Just so much control by Sharp. And Soma supply down by about 50 supply. He should be doing it much better, but he's not. This base could not be taken in. Why doesn't so much take this base? Now both players are about to run out of minerals. Now both players are down to 200. This command center is going to have to live now, so that's fine, no problem. But the number of tanks just keep on coming. We have SCVs. These 3 SCV has been in the middle map for like 15 minutes already. They're still here. More firebats coming to destroy. We have no more lurkers. No more lurkers. This base, this fort, it's gonna be game over. The Defiler could not do a damn thing. Zerling's coming from the southern side, and finally this base has been saved. The command center has been destroyed. Wow, Sharp has got a lapse of concentration, and now we're going to be having once again another factory. This factory still continues to produce a lot of stuff, but we have 2 additional factories and more Marines, and this is the what is it? The hybrid play here between Bio and Mac. We have more tanks coming in. They need to protect those expensive tanks. Oh my God, he's trying to clear it. That one tank will come out to the center, and another. These tanks could easily be destroyed by some Zergling line. We shall see. We're going to be having more forces coming to the center here, and one tank's going to get destroyed. This base will be under a lot of pressure. Finally, Zerglings will get here. The forces from Sharp need to hurry up. He will lose all of this. He needs to lift the command center up. He's trying to salvage. We will have the fighter. The fighter will buy so much time. 1 Ultras has been sniped. This base has been saved. The Zerlings will get pushed back. We have non-stop Defiler plays. Ancestors need to go for the Irradiate. He's looking for some Irradiation. He does get a few Irradiate. That's for the side stance is not protected. He will get destroyed. No, it's protected for now. We have one Lurker, but great tank firepower in this base. Is it destroyed? We have one Zerling. Destroying everything, 5 kills right now. And I think Sharp, after that early momentum, is losing a bit of steam here because Soma is still mining. Yeah, although not much. I mean, he's got 3 bases. Finally, we have another attack through the center. Which great attack? Firebat is here. He goes for the drone. That Defiler finally gets sniped. The Firebat need to be on stop position. Zerling's coming from the backside, so this base is going to get saved. That was just basically just, time buying measure from Sharp, and once again more crazy stuff. Sharp is still happy about 50 supply, but he need to really hurry up. This base has not yet been protected at all costs, and his marine production is okay. Look at the freaking amount of tanks that is being produced. Just massive tanks with marines coming everywhere. But he need to take a base. He need to take this base back for himself now. He's not coming out there. The sciences, and it looks like the tanks are destroying a lot of. He's gonna just scan the center of the map here. The Otrus maybe can find a way to go across the map. We shall see. Zerlings are streaming through. Marines are here to protect. Marines can protect correctly or not. Yes, the tanks are greatly surrounded from all sides. It will fall very quickly. But at the last, I think all of these Ultras will fall as well. Great the Matrix on one of those tanks that protect. That last tanks have fallen in this position. This fortification has been held. Nicely done by Sharpie. Is making Soma paid a lot in terms of Zerling prices, Zerling bloods. But this Commissar need to land as soon as possible. The next wave of tanks are coming through. He's got a lot of tanks. He's got a lot of firebats and reinforcements are gonna have to come from the north side. The Marines need to be here though. The Ultras have reached the position, but last Ultras will die before the Zerlings can arrive. Massive Zerlings from all sides of what this position is still having like 10 tanks, not doing anything at all. But anyways, the last of the units gonna get destroyed. And the Defiler will get plagued. No plague. This base is under a lot of pressure here, and it looks like Soma just barely holding on. Marines getting on this left side of the map. He's going to destroy something or what? This last Ultras is going to fall. No, it's still alive. It's going to get irradiated to its death, though. This base has been saved. We have 4 medics only remaining in those groups. The last Ultras have died. Once again, 60 supply defense show. This base still has not yet landed. More forces coming through. We're going to be having a Dark Swarm. We will have some splash damage, but these Lurkers are still very much alive. The tanks need to go for the attack. He gets how many Lurkers? These Lurkers, once again, could not be destroyed because no splash damage on them. He got nothing. The tank could not finish the job. Yeah, I see that. 2 Lurkers destroying the 2 tanks, and those tanks are slowly dying. And the reinforcements are coming in. Look at those tanks coming to the center. Zerlings attacking against this 9. The clock machine is being mined out, so actually it doesn't matter. You can actually leave those bases and go back. Those 2 positions are still very much alive, and we have 1 Lurker destroyed. The second Lurker under the Dark Swarm, but it's going to get irradiated to death, so that's great. This new base coming from Soma is going to be operational soon, and Sharp need to hurry up. He's still leading about 7 supply. He cleared out this base. This base is no longer mining. What is it? What is the plan? He will move in this high ground position. There's going to be 1, 2 Defiler, but not enough forces. This is pure Terran power. He will go for the Irradiate. Does he have enough energy? Not enough energy, sir. 34. This one is just waiting patiently, but we're going to be having that attack with massive tank. You don't need to have even siege mode. Just a move onto those forces. The tanks are waiting for that Defiler. Great Dark Swarm. Great Plague, but the Marines are largely protected. Now the tanks are within reach of this base. Great siege pressure. We have 1 Ultras to save the day. Where's the reinforcement? Reinforcement coming from back base is so late. This game will be guaranteed to be epic, and it will be added to the list of best game for this year. So go ahead and check out the place. Enjoy the series so far. If you buy him coffee, but I think Soma has lost it. Soma was about to win, but no, wait, hold on. We still have this base, so never mind that. I'm not so sure exactly who will win this battle here. More attacks coming through, and those tanks will clear out those positions. This base is no longer mining, but now Soma's got a new base. This base, once again, is cleared out. This base got a bunch of drones, and Sharp is scanning furiously. He just wants to look for that additional bases here. He's going to go with a few Marines. If this drone line gets destroyed, it's over. He'll scan it. He will snipe the Defiler. Defiler is under a lot of pressure. No response from Soma. Soma is busy doing something else. He will lose all of his drones. He's going to just try to run away, but he will lose everything. This base not really mining out, and Soma running out of minerals. Running out of places to mine. Sharp has done it. So crazy. Wait, hold on. GG from Soma. Bye-bye.